Sweetie, from this point on, whatever you say can incriminate us. All right?
Seriously, dude?
I'm just letting you know that we're live. So watch what you say.
Chopper live.
Because it can definitely.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whatever you say
Hold the phone.
can incriminate us.
There we go.
Well, I guess that I guess that sound check worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Totally, dude.
Totally worked.
I think I parted like a rock star earlier today.
Oh look.
Not really, but I did, but not totally.
Is it weird that Jason Voorhees watches over my content hub?
Yes.
It is. How weird is that?
Very, because houseway. How?
I think it's very normal.
I'm sure that you do, sir. I'm pretty sure that you do.
Sweetie, how you doing today?
I am doing just fine and dandy. Thank you.
I tried to do something slick and it
Like,
worked. I mean, because we have the separate we have like the separate content spaces now, right?
we do.
And I tried to be slick.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to use the continuity camera with the iPhone and move it to the other side of the wall in the other room so that you could have your space. I could have my space because we're doing like a joint live tonight. It's 2530 Media's joint live. Both channels under 2530 Media, 2530 Media Reviews and the Tech Trapper. And then we have Dominique Unscripted. And we're doing a joint live tonight, so we're going live on both pages. So it doesn't matter what page you check us out on, if it's 2530 Media Reviews or Dominique Unscripted.
Yay.
So we're going to talk about a couple of things tonight. It's going to be a mixture of both channels' content. It's still going to be a lot of Eink, e-reader involved.
He's going to take over. It's in his nature. He's going to take over. It's going to be Eink, and I'll have to jump in and be like, hey, I did something today. Jeez.
No, you're not going to have to do that. But we're going to talk about not a lot of Remarkable today. I dropped the unboxing of the Remarkable Paper Pure that Remarkable was nice enough to send me over for a review unit. No strings attached, so I can say what I want. And Sweetie starred in the unboxing. You've adopted that? Jesus. And
I don't know where it came from.
And so Sweetie did the unboxing on that. We're going to talk about a couple of things that Books was kind enough to send over for me to review. So Books sent me a nice little care package of a couple of things to aid in some reviews that I want to do covering the Books platform, covering the Books platform multi-tablet sync use case. So we'll look at some of the things Books has sent over for review. And then from there, we're going to talk about Sweetie's big adventure today. I found out today that Sweetie's famous. I found that out today. Sweetie is famous. No. And we're going to start with this. Sweetie is famous, guys. So Sweetie, as you know, or you might not know, Sweetie has a YouTube page, Dominique Unscripted, where she talks about her adventures as a flight attendant and an actress. And then she has a segment or a playlist of videos, I guess you can say, called Dominique's Reading Nook, where she talks about the books she read, her book hauls, TBRs. What's the one where you don't read it? Because I want to say something. DNF. So if it's a DNF, and let me tell you something. Nevessa Allen, is that her name?
Yes.
Sweetie does not like Nevessa Allen's books.
I did not like, don't say that, because the writing was good. The writing, it had nothing to do with the writing. The writing was good. I just thought it was a little misleading. And I was expecting something more.
I don't think it was misleading. I think everything that she put in the trigger warnings was in the books.
Yes, to a certain extent. But when you've read some of the things that I've read and you see a saying that says the couple that slays together stays together, and they not talking about fashion.
But I mean, technically, they did slay together.
Accidental slay. It was accidental, and it was just one. There should have been multiple slaying.
I mean, if you read,
Chihuahua.
if you read book 2, there'll be more slaying. Is that Sharon in the chat?
Yes, she says, "Hi, happy Saturday. How do you love your new beer, Dominique?" I am still I'm still working on it. I think I'm going to take the time. Sharon, I'm going to take the time and I am going to write the next chapter or chapters of my book with the pure. I'm going to give it a good go, okay? I make no promises. Make no promises because I write it in my Kindle. But I'm going to give it a go and see how I like writing and maneuvering and working with the pure.
So I don't think using, because she likes the writing feel.
I do.
She likes the writing feel, and so last night, when she did the unboxing, I didn't help her. She did the setup herself. So she kind of maneuvered the UI. She figured it out herself. She did the setup herself, and she likes the writing. And I noticed that was maybe one or two of the issues when like I put the books tablet in front of her, or I even put the AI paper platform tablet in front of her, and even the Supernote tablet in front of her, is navigating the UI. And it's not that she can't do it. I just think it's not that she can't do it. So it's not that she can't do it and that she can't figure out. I'm pretty sure if, I sat Sweetie down and gave her the Manta or the 10.3 or the AI paper platform tablet, that if she just focused and I took her scribe away, then she could learn how to navigate. She'll be able to navigate the tablets. But
I believe the whole little tutorial basic entry thing helped because I did do that. That really helped a lot. I went along with the thing, as it went. I was like, wait, it said, like they said, reading is fundamental. It said to to do the shapes.
Yeah.
And like the circle, and I was doing the circle. That's why it was so many circles. You saw me. I was like,
I saw that.
Snap it into no perfect circle.
You got to hold it.
But you have to pause.
Yeah, you got to pause.
See, you have to read. See, I read it, but I didn't read it. So I had to go back and I read it again. Then you saw me get the circle right, then the triangle, then the square. So yeah, yeah.
Which is funny because I walked out. I cut the camera on and I walked out. Because I also realized that director Aaron is an asshole. Because I want stuff done the exact way I wanted. I want stuff done.
He's a perfectionist. Jeez.
I want stuff done the way that I envision it in my mind. But sometimes I forget that people aren't mind readers. So I have to articulate what I want.
And I'm an actress.
And she's an actress. And she's going to improv. She's going to listen to what I'm saying I want. And then she's going to take that and do what an actress should do and make it her own. And then sometimes I'm cool with what she's done to make it her own. And then sometimes I'm like, that's not what I told you to do. And I think by the end of the recording, Sweetie was sick of me. And it's funny because at work, I don't have this issue at work because there's no improv of when I tell you to do something. It's just like, hey, man, do this. Well, I don't say it like that. I say it professionally, but essentially I'm saying, hey, do this. But yeah. So I think if I put any one of these tablets in front of her and take her scribe away, one or two things is going to happen. She's either going to figure out how to do it, which she's smart enough to do that, or she's going to just go grab a notebook and then the physical book, because almost all of these books that she reads on the Kindle, she won't even do that. She'll just go pick her phone up and just read on her phone. So,
True.
Well, let me ask you a question though, because you've tested all of these tablets. You've tested the Manta, you've tested the Books tablets, a plethora of them.
Yeah.
And now Remarkable, you've tested the Remarkable Paper Pro, the Move, and now the Paper Pure.
Mm-hmm.
You've used the AI paper platform.
Mm-hmm.
You've used the iFly Tech platform.
Let's see if go ahead.
Which one of these tablets do you think that you would be most likely to use for your writing needs instead of the Scribe? Because I know you're not going to use any of them to read. So
I don't know. I think whichever one has the easiest user, what's the word I'm looking for?
User experience.
Yeah.
The one that has the easiest UI to navigate.
Yes. All that other books, crap. Look, I just that's probably part of the reason why I love my Scribe so much. I can it's easy, it's simple. Do this, you're gonna get that. If you move here, that's gonna. I don't want the shenanigans. Okay, just want something simple and easy to work.
What's going on, Dave? How you doing tonight? Hey, you guys, go check out Dave from Tablet Tech's channel. He has he dropped a update. He dropped a video about the firmware beta, the software beta for iFly Tech and the AI Note 2.
He says he's trying to get his wife to use the Pure. No luck.
No luck.
No.
Does your wife use any Eink devices already, Dave?
Sharon asked if she likes the Scribe. No, she doesn't really care for any of them. And Sharon says the only thing I really want is Kindle. Then I would be very happy.
You know, it's funny because I hear when you listen to a lot of reviewers, and it's not more than just reviewers. There are some people too. There's the whole thing with Amazon with Kindle is I don't think people really dislike the Kindle. I don't think people.
You can't dislike.
Well, hold on. This is what I'm saying. I don't think people really dislike the Kindle Scribe as a tablet. Like if it wasn't attached to Kindle and it was the exact same tablet, but it was made by another brand, and you know, people are mad at Amazon because they will lock down the tablet. You know, it's riddled with they're advertising you to read their books. You really can't do anything outside of what Amazon wants you to do. Like it's a lockdown platform. You can't really do anything with it. Some people even say you don't own the Scribe or you don't own a Kindle tablet. You're renting it until they tell you they don't want to support it anymore. Then it's a brick and you have to buy the next piece of hardware. And I can see why people have issues with that. And so a lot of reviewers and people who like to mod or, you know, make these have full access to their tablet, I guess, essentially, and be able to do what they want to do, they don't like it. And I think they don't like it. They call it limited. But then when you really go out in the public, I think a lot of people don't care about that. Because that's what I see when I go out and I'm go to coffee shops. I'm at work. I'm out and about, and I see people using e-ink. I see Remarkables and I see Kindles, and I don't see anything else. Like the only reason why I even saw a couple of Super Notes and Books tablets in the wild was because I was at work, and
in the wild is crazy.
Yeah, like a couple of pilots that I've come in contact with and had conversations with. They own Books tablets, and there's a couple of young ladies who work in the business area. One has a Supernote Nomad, the other one has Remarkable, and then the other young lady, she has Kindle Scribe. And of course they're all friends. So they're like all e-ink junkies. But yeah, I don't. And outside of that, and like before the young lady who had the Supernote, she had Remarkable. Like she flip flops back and forth between Remarkable and Supernote. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It says reviewers don't like the Scribe, but real people like the Scribe.
I know, like people who really. I was gonna shoot a slug and say people who really use their e-ink, but I'm pretty sure all these reviewers use their e-ink tablets. You know.
Sharon says people need to get over it. The Kindle works. I have hundreds of books. Hello,
man.
Apple and everyone else stop supporting old devices.
They do.
So I'm with you. So many books.
They do.
So many books all the time.
Honestly,
helps.
I think you're gonna like Remarkable. Like I said, honestly, I think the one thing that stops you from really exploring other tablets is the reader.
Yep.
You are, because Kindle,
I'm a reader first.
You're a reader first. Kindle books, the Kindle reader is the best reader on any of these e-ink tablets and even e-readers. I know people like Kobo, they like the Nook, and they look. I don't want to read on. I don't want my hands to touch a Nook or a Kobo. When I would get ready to read, I want to go get my Kindle Paperwhite Signature or the Kindle Scribe, because Kindle books just work. All books that you put on your Kindle device work better on the Kindle. Other e-readers are fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just too easy. And then the other piece was when I would go buy books from Kindle, because I have zero issue buying books from Kindle. I know I don't own the content. I'm leasing the content. And if Amazon decides to pull the content, I won't have it anymore. Right. I know that. But that's with everything we have these days, from the way I consume music, the way I consume movies and stuff. It's all subscription based anyway. I don't own any of it unless I just go buy an album. Who has time to go buy the record when I can just stream it from iTunes, and it's probably going to be there for the majority of my life anyway? So I don't care. I want my Kindle stuff. And on books, I couldn't buy the book on books because it wasn't Amazon hardware. You couldn't buy the book through the app. So I'd have to go grab the Kindle Amazon hardware anyway and buy the book.
So what you're telling me is I would need to go to the author's website, and if they have an ebook, purchase it that way to be able to download it to a Books or Remarkable device.
No, Books has Google Play.
Oh, you can get, that's correct.
So you can get the books, you can get the Amazon, the Kindle app on Books.
Right.
And you're using the app. Now, Remarkable, you don't have a way to get the it's Linux based. So you can't have the Amazon app on tablet. So the only way you can read on Remarkable is through EPUBs. Now, that's when you go to the author's website and then you buy the EPUB directly from them. But see, I even ran into some issues with that when I was buying the Journeys of Orisha, the Blood and Bone, that series. I went to the author's website and I didn't read thoroughly. I just went to the author's website, bought the EPUB, but realized they have their own online reader. So you're buying the EPUB, but you can't download it. You have to use their online reader interface. So yeah, so I had access to it on whatever device that I had a web browser for.
Yeah.
But I couldn't download the material.
That's booty.
That's what I said.
They says, I take heat from the techies for having Scribe in my top 10. I'm not making lists for techies. I'm making it for the other 95% of potential users. Say that, Dave. You better say it.
I agree. I actually have the Scribe in my top 10 as well, Dave, because it's just, I think the Scribe is really one of the best entry-level tablets for people who want to get into e-ink. Now, yeah, it has a $650 something price tag on the Kindle Scribe ColorSoft, and the black and white non-front light, I think is $420, maybe four something, $450, close to that. But you can't find a tablet that's under $400 anymore. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I would pay $6 something for the Remarkable Paper Pro, which this tablet, even though Remarkable sent this to me,
Mm-hmm.
I would have paid the 6. I wouldn't have paid the 7 something for the keyboard folio bundle. I would have paid the 6 whatever it was for this bundle. I paid that for it. When it comes to the Remarkable Paper Pure, I bought the Remarkable Paper Pure. Yes, they sent me one as well, but I bought one as well. Same thing with the books tablets. I bought all my books tablets. Either I bought them directly or through barter, but I bought them. So the Manta, I paid 500 and no, I bought an open box Manta for 404. It was $100 off. But if I wouldn't have bought an open box Manta, then I would have bought just because I only bought the device. And then later on I went and got the folio because I already had a hard amount of pen that I didn't like. But if I'm paying $505 for all this stuff, and if I buy the Manta new to Eink, no accessories, I'm still spending $650, $6 something, you know? I would buy the Kindle Scribe Color Soft for the $650 I spent on it. I feel like it's worth it. I feel like it's color, it's larger, it has a front light, it has organization that's good enough for me. Yeah, I don't have all the links and all of that stuff. I don't have the links and the headers and stuff that you get with Supernote, but I have a better reader and I have access to a reading ecosystem that I use. Now, if you don't use the Kindle ecosystem, I get it, but I have access to a reading ecosystem that I use. And I can also put my books that I have on PDF or EPUB. And if I'm in school and I can get access to the PDF version of the chapter, I can use that.
Yeah.
Now, if I can't and I got to use a regular paper textbook, cool. I just use a regular paper textbook and then I use it as a notebook for my notes. Like, it's not that, like, it's a good tablet. I would buy a Kindle Scribe for every student that I know before I would buy a Supernote and before I would buy books. I would buy the Kindle Scribe or the Remarkable for any student that really wanted an e-ink tablet for paper replacement. I would.
Makes sense. Yep.
I think the Scribe is the best for studying, annotating, and all of that. Next, I think is books, but I just think books got a lot going on. And if you're not going to dig into the menus, you're not going to like it. You're not going to use it. What we got in chat? Any new updates?
Sharon just agreed with Dave about the users.
Yeah.
And techies. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I like Dave because Dave isn't I'm not being spicy tonight. Dave is not. Dave has over 30 tablets, I think he said last time.
30 days?
30 tablets, Dave. And I'm curious to know if your wife sees every time a package comes to the house. Because when Sweetie sees something come to the door, she'd be like, what is this? But she'd be like, oh, so you got another one.
I do.
So
I do.
And I'm pushing 20. You're pushing 30. Okay. That's a lot.
Sharon says she doesn't get why Remarkable doesn't have a reading app.
I'm pretty sure Mitchell can explain it to us. And I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with Remarkable doesn't want us to have a reading app. I don't know. They might not want us to have a reading. I don't know. But I don't know. It has a good reader. They just don't have a reading app. What did they say?
She does see every package. LOL.
Dave, I thought I was slick. I will order something off Amazon quick. And I forgot that Sweetie.
I get the updates too.
I forgot that. We share the same Amazon account and it's on her phone. And every time a delivery is on its way or has been delivered, Sweetie sees it.
Unless I'm just busy and not paying attention to my phone, yeah, I'm not going to see it. But most times, I'm like, what this dude done ordered now? He always orders from another pen, some more nibs, something, a tablet, a cover. It's something. Jeez Louise.
Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about the Pure. Then we're going to pivot to Sweetie's content for a couple minutes. Look, Dave, you're correct. I agree with you. The Pure is the best reader. I'm going to say something.
Uh-oh.
I might get in trouble. Well, I ain't going to get in trouble for I'm a grown man.
You I'm a grown man.
Yeah, I'm a grown man. I don't have the AI paper full size. Okay. It's on its way, but I don't have it. I don't have the iFlyTech AI Note 2. I don't have that tablet either. And I don't have any Big Me tablets. So I can't speak on those 3 tablets. Outside of that, I have the 10.3 Gen 1 and Gen 2. I'm not counting like the Nomad and the AI Paper Mini because those are older screens. I have the Kindle Scribe Color Soft. I have the Remarkable Paper Pro. I have the Remarkable Paper Pure. I have the Note Max, and I have the Super Note Manta.
Yeah, the Kindle. The regular, the Scribe.
With the regular Scribe. Out of all of these tablets that are in here that I just named, I think the Paper Pure has the best screen. I know it's not 300 ppi, but I just think it shows the best. And even the Manta, and I played around with some of the settings. And look, I don't know. I might not be accessing the entire. I might not be accessing all the settings. So I will say I'm going to go back and I'm going to really go through the tablet and make sure I'm using it correctly with all the settings for the display settings. But when I put the Pure and the Manta side by side, it's not there isn't a bad. So I'm not saying the Manta has a bad screen. The Manta screen is amazing. But when I put these tablets side by side, the Pure looks better, in my opinion. I know it's not 300 ppi. I don't think it matters. I'm almost gonna say, I don't think it matters. I almost said something's gonna get me in trouble.
I thought you can't get in trouble.
Oh, I can't. I'm trying to play nice though.
What was I gonna say to you?
I don't know what we got.
Dave says you don't want any Big Me tablets.
I don't, man. And Ed
says you don't want any.
And Ed will say that if Big Me gets their act together, Books is in trouble. But I don't think Big Me is ever going to get their act together. Like their EMR writing, from what I saw on a couple of videos across the internet, across YouTube, their EMR is trash. And that's the other thing. Books in Remarkable's active tech, it's better than most EMR. It really is.
Is your candle burning?
My candle is not on.
It is not.
And I'm tired. But no, seriously, like, and I didn't bring Ed's name up in a negative way. I'm saying Ed was telling us that if Big Me got their act together, they would give Books a run for their money, because a lot of the tools that I guess Big Me has, Books has as well. Like he was saying that Big Me, I think, had the global handwriting first. And a lot of the tools that Big Me has incorporated within their tablet, Books has. It's just that Books' UI flows better, I guess, or works better. But from what I've seen on YouTube, Big Me's handwriting is trash, or EMR tech is trash. And yes, I do believe that what Books has done with their latest active with the Gen 2 and what Remarkable has with their tablets, the Paper Pro and Paper Pure, it's better than a lot of EMR. It's definitely better than the eNote 2. I'm gonna say it's better than the iFlyTech. I don't think I don't think that Supernote is any more accurate. Now, people tell me about this whole line wobble stuff. I don't know. I don't see it, because when I draw a straight line, it snaps. So hey, you know what I'm saying? When I draw a shape, it snaps into the perfect shape. I don't have the line wobble. I'm not gonna. If I have shape perfection on my tablet, I don't care if the line is wobbly before it snaps. What does the finished product look like? But some of these tablets, they're supposed to be the best out there, don't even have smart shapes. So, Sweetie, I found out today that Sweetie is a celebrity.
Sweetie is just Sweetie. I don't know what you're talking about, good sir.
So let me paint the scene for you guys.
Oh Lord, he's painting the scene.
You guys know, I think I started this earlier before I got on a soapbox. So Sweetie has a YouTube page, Dominique Unscripted. Sweetie also has a TikTok page. What's your TikTok's page name?
I'm Dominique Unscripted across the board.
That's right. She's Dominique Unscripted across the board. So she's Dominique Unscripted across the board, and she does a lot of fragrance reviews and book reviews on TikTok.
I do.
So she was invited out. We have a place we go to in Houston called Scentland, and then I'll let her tell the rest of it. But she was invited out to their grand opening. So Scentland, I don't know if you guys know about it. We are fragrance lovers. We like to smell amazing, and she does a lot of TikTok videos for the fragrances that we get there. And we'll do a walk around in the store when we go, and we probably go shop there more than we should. But sweetie, I'm gonna let you get big, pause, while I pull up the codex, and then I want you to tell them about your experience today. Yeah.
And so, listen, Linda, listen. One of the owners, because I think it's two, Ali, he hit me up because we've been knowing Ali for a good minute now from the other store he was at. So now he's with they opened up Scentland, and he hit me up and he said, "Hey, we're having the grand opening. You should come give me everything." He did a flyer for me and everything. I was like, that's cool. So asked me to come in. I could come in, talk to the people, create some content, move around, shake and bake, do all the things, right? And one of the I believe her name is Rochelle. Rachel or Rochelle. I'm gonna have to look it up. She saw me and I was talking to another guy, Mark. Um, he started his own fragrance, the Queen's Bear. Is that what it's called? Either way, it smelled wonderful. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And she saw me, we started talking. She was like, "Yeah, I noticed you. I started following you this week. I love your content."
That's what you did?
So we had a really great conversation. I met some great people. They had a couple of great, really big content creators come out. If you're on TikTok or you follow fragrances, Daniel Renee was there. He's pretty big in the fragrance TikTok world. And then they had Boss Cosmetics. She was there with her food truck, coffee truck. Which was really good. I had a ube coconut latte and it was delicious. It was really good. So I just walked around, met some people, talked. It was a vibe. It was so much fun, and it is tiring.
So who is this guy?
So that is Mark with the Queen's Bear and his fragrance that he's come out with. This you can only get it pre-order from the website. He gave me his card and with the QR code, it's up front. But he finally brought some in that he could sample to let me smell, and it was amazing. It was fresh. It had some like sweetness to it, some fruitiness there. It was a really good fragrance. And we had a good conversation, he and I. Who was the name? If you saw briefly, the Oud King Chris, that's what calls himself.
Hold on. You said the Oud King Chris, right?
Yeah. I met him way back, was the last year? And
Yeah.
we've connected since on TikTok. I follow him about that.
So this is the Oud King Chris?
King Chris.
Yeah, Chris cool too.
He's a cool guy. He loves a good oud fragrance, like Aaron does as well. And we talked. He's in the process of making his own fragrance as well. He's trying to get that going. So the next big thing that's coming to Houston is FradCon. Oh, and that's Rochelle. Oh, that's Rochelle, the lady who said she noticed me, she followed me. But anyway, we had a great conversation, and I was telling her that you were in the process of indexing our fragrances
Oh
in
yeah.
the codex. And she was like, "Oh, that's really cool. I would love to see that." And I said, "I'm pretty sure we're going to be showing and doing a post about it pretty soon." But she thought that was she just thought that was amazing that you were coding them, indexing them, and putting it. I was describing it to her, and I was like, "Oh yes, that's amazing. She got pictures and notes and all these things that's in." And she was like, "You have to show that to me."
You know, so the codex, the project started out as it didn't what it's turned into is not what it started out as. It literally started out with, I wanted to show the different ways that you can use eating tablets, and I had the note max, and I do my commonplace journal, and I put a lot of this information in my commonplace journal, and it was turning into me categorizing our fragrances. And so this project is the closest that I can even show how I use books for work, and how much of a vital tool that the books tablets are for what I do at work, right? Well, once I got a couple of mods from Mitchell through Remanager, and it's only 2 mods that I got for the Remarkable platform, I noticed that, hey, this is pretty cool. I can actually really use this at work and not have to use books. So I started adding the Remarkable to it. And then I said, well, let me see what the other platforms look like. And, we had the update to the AI paper software. And the AI paper software, AI paper platform, it works great. And then I saw Dave had showed, and I don't know why I never thought of this, how he uses adding images if he wants to his tablets with the web browser and just download them straight from the web. And I'm like, that is so genius. Why did I never think of that? So I just wanted to show how you can use them, which tablets work best for the workflow that I'm doing, which ones are kind of versatile, and which ones give me a little bit of roadblocks. And not to point out the actual roadblocks, just I have to do it a different way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, books, Remarkable, and the AI paper platform all allow me to do exactly what I want to do. Supernote doesn't. But Supernote doesn't because it's the only platform that doesn't support image insertion natively. The other 3 platforms do offer image insertion natively. Supernote doesn't. Yeah. So I don't know. But with Supernote, I wouldn't use books, Remarkable, the AI paper platform, and if I still had a Penstar tablet, I would pretty much be able to do almost the same workflow with slight tweaks. Supernote, how I would use this information with the codex, I wouldn't even use it in the notes app. That's the only time that's what I actually see value in when it comes to the digest. But that would be me using it after I've created the resource. So the whole point of the video is to show how I create this resource and use it on my e-ink tablets, but then also how I create the resource as a first draft to then use on other devices in the form of a PDF or an EPUB. So, and then I'll show how we use that finished product, because I think the finished product is mostly used with the Kindle Scribe, which is cool because you did a video the other day about your book haul, and you talked about some new fragrances at the end where you actually use the codex. And that's how it evolved from me just kind of putting 10 fragrances in to now me really going in, categorizing them, breaking them down by notes, by season, by make, by all of that.
Here's where I think the table of contents thing will come into play that Kindle the Scribe does not have.
I'm listening.
Because while yes, it was helpful and it was great when I was doing my my video, my post.
Yeah.
It probably would have been easier if in the table of contents is in alphabetical order, by house and then by this, and I could have just went there, found it, and it clicked. Like, is that how the table of contents work? And then you click it and it takes you to that page, or is it just there? Because if something that would be great if it was something like that in the
if it was in alphabetical order.
Yeah, if it was in alphabetical order, because when I'm like I have these here, so this is Latafa, right?
Yeah.
And I would say I was on Ahuja.
Right.
But I'm showing this one now. Now I have to scroll. So if I get to the table of contents, is it where I can go to this house and then find that and click on it? It'll take me to that specific item, specific fragrance. What's up, Hope?
So
How you doing?
Oh, Hope, I got my shirt on.
He does have his shirt on.
So, yes. Let me pull it up for you right quick.
While he pulls that up, so as a thank you gift, Scentland gave the content creators that were there a nice fragrance. Amazonas. Is that how you said it? Amazon.
Let me let you get big.
Amazonas. Amazonas. Solstice. And that's what this is. It's supposed to be maybe a dupe of LV. I think the bottle is really cute. Is there like a little mountain in there, like a gold? It's like a gold peak mountain. It's similar to something Aaron has already. I think it's the summer oud. And I'll give you guys the let me give you guys the notes. So the top notes are, this is what, juicy raspberry, oud, and then the middle notes, oud, rose, geranium, oud, and then those base notes of incense, benzoin, and vetiver. I just like saying vetiver. I don't know what vetiver is, but I just like to say it. Vetiver. I don't know. I just like. It says it's a unisex fragrance. I don't know that it's for me. I don't know, because it has that, you get that rose, that slight floral and sweetness in there, but that, I guess those base notes are real strong, very strong. So I don't know. Maybe I can cut it and add a little. They say you can add vanilla to anything, but I don't know that that's a true statement.
You can add vanilla to anything?
Yeah, like a vanilla fragrance to soften it, to sweeten it a little bit. I don't know that that's true. I don't know, but, and I thought that was great. So I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more. I guess you can call it hosting, networking, things like that. It was fun. It was tiring. And they were there. A lot of creators was there from beginning to end. Hey Jay, how you doing?
What's up, Jay?
And it was from 10 to 7. Yeah, I lasted about a good 3 hours, maybe. I think I lasted a good 3 hours.
You did. My social battery was drained after 1.
He did good. I was proud of him. He did good. He came in, he got the pictures, the videos, and then, yeah. He said, "Okay, I'm out. I'm going to the car." I said, "That's cool, Pop. You did good. I'm so proud of you. You did all right."
So when you talk about the codex remaking, so you said it would be, you see it, right?
No, I said what Jay said.
What Jay said?
He said, "Not cohesive is David being extremely kind."
So let's see. I hope it's clear. Does it look clear?
Yes, it's clear.
All right. So you said it would be helpful if it was in alphabetical order.
Yes.
So right now, and this isn't the finished product at all. So right now, my table of contents is it's by house. Okay. So if you wanted to look up a fragrance and you knew it by house, then you could look up the House of Lattafa. And what it's gonna look like when it's finished, it's gonna be outlines and sub outlines. So I'll have the House of Lattafa as the overall house, and then I'll have like the Pride collection, the different collections, and then you see how I have the House of Rayhan, and then I'll have the different collections as well. Right now, I just have them broken down by house and collection. So if I go to Lattafa, I'm going to pull up the first Lattafa, and it's funny. So when I start adding these images, the Paper Pro starts running a little slow. But I noticed the Pure is kind of faster than the Pro. So like this is, of course, it's the Lattafa Pride collection, right? So when I started, I just had the House Lattafa. Then I started adding like the collections. So it'll be in there by collections. And then as you keep going, it goes to the next collection, like the Comra collection. And so right now, that's how they're in there. And so this is like the first draft of it. I have the second draft that I'm working on where I broke it down more. So I have it by house, but I also have an index at the end where it's broken down by note. It's broken down by season. It's broken down by houses, and then again by collections. Now, the power of the book's outline is what allowed me to break that down and index that out like that and travel off tablet with the PDF. So I'm going to have a version of that. Bless you. So I have a version of all of that. It's handwritten. It's a mixture of handwritten and typed notes. It's going to be applied to my commonplace journal for me to continue to add. And that piece of the commonplace journal is what I'm going to use to update my resource that I'm building for use on my phone, for use on my tablet, for use on my computer, and even bring back to the Eink tablet in the form of a PDF, a linkable PDF. I even played around with making it an EPUB as well. The images get tricky with some of the EPUBs because I don't know how to format them the right way. But it turned into me just showing you what I can do, like with Remarkable, boom, and the links and the mods, and then it turned into image insertion because people say Remarkable so limited you can't do anything with it but take notes. Yeah, right, whatever. I could do more. Never mind. And so,
time I sprayed this in the box at like 1:30, 2 o'clock. It's still strong.
Oh, it's 3 of us on the screen. So what we got in chat?
Oh man, it's moving.
Oh, what'd it say? Is that Mitchell?
Mitchell? Mitchell says, pretty sure Remarkable can't legally build a Kindle app.
Oh, see, yeah, Mitchell knows everything about Remarkable.
And then Jay says, yeah, they'd have to have Amazon collaborate, and Amazon ain't going to do that because it would be competing with themselves. Mitchell says the Android tablets can just use the Android Kindle app, but Remarkable doesn't run Android. I think I'm starting to understand that Aaron uses TOCs kind of like a database.
I do. I definitely do. And it's especially for work because that's what I have to do because I have to have this information that changes almost every other week when it in reference to what I can and can't ship on aircraft via airplanes, FedEx, what I can put on a truck, what I can and what I can't do, how much of that liquid I can put on, what kind of box it has to be in, I can't put it on the ship. If I'm going international, I can't put it on a plane. I got to go ground. And so it's about 6 different places I have to check sometimes before I can even send something out. So the resource allows me to quickly, go to Meta Ray Bans. I click on Meta Ray Bans, and from the Meta Ray Bans, I have my 5 sub links to how I'm normally going to ship them and what I need. And every time something changes, I go grab that information and throw it in. So if it changes from my company's policy, I have that workbook to get those things to get updated once a week. I can go on my email, I can grab it, bring it on the tablet, copy and paste, or I use books. So I'm either copy and pasting, or I'm taking that sheet that I just made a PDF from my email, and I'm literally bringing it on tablet as a template or inside the Notes app, and I'm adding it to that resource. Because the resource that I normally use, it's because on books, if you bring in a PDF within the Notes app, it's technically a different type of notebook than just a regular created notebook. So I can't merge those notebooks. Now I can copy the page and move it to a regular notebook, which is what I do a lot. But I also have a couple of notebooks that are strictly just those type of created notebooks. I can merge those together. But most of the time I bring the PDF on within the Notes app, and then I copy the pages I need. I throw them into the resource, and then I add it to my outline indexing. That's why I really don't care about tags being indexed out like Supernote does, because I just kind of use tags as quickly to access like that one subject I need to see a lot of, and just as an identifier of I'm changing to a different talking point. What else we got?
So, it just says that Aaron, once either Remarkable or me build in clipping, you'll be able to screenshot that TLC and dump the image into a page. And Hope says that it was a lot of sense in that, baby.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man.
It was an overload because it was really packed in there today because it was the grand opening. We usually like to go either during the week or early on the week when it's like when they first open. So it's not too many people in there, and we can kind of take our time, move around how we want to, and find what we're looking for.
Yep.
Dave says, Mitchell, when is the CTO hiring you? Do we need a petition or something?
We do. So next on my list is the Note Max keyboard case.
Hold that thought real quick.
Oh.
Hope, when you want to go back? Because you said you were gonna go back when it's not so many people. So when you go back, I'm gonna go up there with you.
Yeah.
Just because we like to be in there anyway, because we like the store and we like fragrances.
Yeah.
So we gonna go.
But I mean, if you want to get an idea, we got half the store.
Have a lot of the fragrances.
We got over half.
You can't also come by and just browse the scents. There's that as well.
So, Books was kind enough to send over this keyboard folio for the Note Max.
Hey, did I see that?
I don't know if you saw this.
You hiding stuff? Hiding things. I don't like it.
I didn't hide anything.
I don't like it at all.
Now, I know Jay was the first person that I feel like made a video about the Note Max keyboard case. And I just reached out to Books and said, hey, I'm making a video on how I use the Note Max, and it would be cool if I had the keyboard case because I think I can, I think it'll come in handy. So here's the keyboard case.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice?
It has pogo pins, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to give this a test tomorrow when I make my review for it. And Sweetie has something over there that Books was kind enough to send out for her to try out. Well, for us to try out. But I want her to talk about her experience because she's been using it mainly this week.
Surprisingly, I have. So Books sent out the Palmer Pro 2, right? Y'all know. But it has the Kindle on here. So I've been reading, not much writing, but I have an issue with it, with the writing on here. But it took me back to when I first started reading on my phone, because that really got me into digital e-reading. Got me into e-reading was that WhatsApp and all that on the phone. So this kind of took me back to that, and it made me remember why it's so easy to hold this thing in my hand. So it's cool. I like it. I'm not mad at it. I haven't even really used the front light on it.
She did.
I think when it gets nighttime, when it gets dark, and then that's when I was like, oh, it's dark. Why I can't see? Oh, let me turn the light on. Outside of that, I don't use with the front light. As long as I don't need it. So it worked fine. I was happy. I was pleased with that. So
does it matter that it was color, or does it even matter that it's color?
No, it doesn't bother me one way or the other, as long as I can read.
I was kind of. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But it was something. I was like, was that? No, that was the Remarkable, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It's not color. That I was thinking about something totally.
You know what? Yeah, the writing on the Palmer 2 Pro, it shocked me. I heard that it was better than the Go 7. Jay talks a lot about how he uses it to write. I thought I still wasn't gonna like writing on it. It's smaller than the Move, and it's smaller than what I want to write on. I was kind of shocked when I started writing on it yesterday that it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable for me because I have larger hands, but it's not bad though.
I got bigger hands.
I know. Okay? But I'm saying it's not bad. Like, I wasn't mad at it. I started writing on it and I wasn't mad at it. Like, I really would use it to write like a couple of quick notes. And what really separates the Palmer 2 Pro for me, you got the pen work?
I am going
because that's just a random pen I just picked up. So it's a random Ink Sense pen that I picked up, so it should work.
It definitely works.
Okay, so I had a Palmer first. So I had a Palmer last year or the year before, whatever it was.
Like that.
Because I couldn't do anything with it. Because I was like, I feel like it's supposed to be a phone, but I have to be on Wi-Fi when I use it. And I can't do anything with it. I have a calendar that doesn't do anything. I have access to my notes app, but I can't do anything with my notes outside of at least read them. And then it was reading on the Kindle. The Palmer 2 might be slightly smaller than what I want to read on. But the Palmer 2 Pro, for some reason, it's color. I still kind of feel the same way about the Kindle app or reading on it like that. But I did find having access to my notes app and actually being able to take some notes was useful in that size. Because it's smaller than the Move. It really can just fit in my pocket for real, like a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I can use it. I'll use Discord and things like that with it. But what really made it stand out was I got it, I opened it up, I loaded the 4.2 on there, and now I have the power of my calendar app. And, I really don't, while I do enjoy having the calendar on Eink, my computer is always up, my phone is always in my hand, or in my pocket rather. I always have access to my I always have access to my calendar, so I'm like, I don't really need it. This might be the only this might be an e-ink calendar that I would legit use daily. Outside of the AI Paper Mini, which I would use that daily because I like to create events with it. But this, because I can really just write down, go pick Dominique up from the airport at 3:30 and make an event directly from this Palmer, while I was doing something. I don't know. It's cool. I think it still be something you would use. I don't really have a real use case for it.
The writing is not great because it's tiny, like you said.
Right, but it's not what the Go 7 was.
Right, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible.
Which makes me really wonder about the Go 6. You okay?
Yeah.
Like the Go 6 is out, and the Go 6 is smaller than the Go 7 because the Go 7 is 7 inches.
Sorry, guys.
The Go 6 is 6 inches. I don't want to write on the Go 6. It's I don't know. I don't want to write on it, and I'd rather just read on my Kindle Paperwhite signature. We got in the chat. It look like it's moving a lot.
What did he say? Mitchell went, okay, Jay's video, how to pick up women with books note max.
Yep, he did that. He should make that actually.
What dude ISTG, what's that? It worked. I know this means something. I just posted a pic in Discord and general chat so y'all can see what I'm up to right now. Dude, I think the Go 6 writes better than the Palmer 2 Pro. These are all from Jay.
Okay.
So is this the same pen? Because they sent a pen.
Yeah, that's the same pen. So now I probably have like 4 of those floating around here.
Jeez. And I didn't see this.
That's the cover or something, right?
I didn't open it.
You can open it. I don't know why you can open it. So let's see, 1 week with the Pure.
Oh.
And then writing feel.
It's so dry.
All right, while Sweetie does that, I'm gonna grab a tablet.
Can you bring me a bottle of water?
Yeah.
What? The Fiji?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
So this is the case. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's very, I mean, I guess it's very iPhone case-ish, Android case-ish, you know? I feel like this is one of those cases that old people use on their phone when they have like the wallet and the phone case and it's in a pouch. I feel like that's what it is. It makes me feel old. I don't like that. I don't like that for me at all. But, you know.
I think it should be a space.
Wait a minute. What? Oh.
To mount the pen.
I pushed it in there all the way. There we go. Yeah. But the pen is bigger than the thing. Oh, no, it's the same size.
It's the same size. I heard somebody criticize the fact that the pen is larger than the Go 6, and so they're like, well, it's an afterthought. No, it's a 6-inch tablet and it's a full-size pen. Like, do you want a smaller pen because you have a smaller tablet? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely should have a place for the pen. So can you take pictures on this thing?
Yes, it has a camera.
I wonder if I've been snapping pictures and didn't know it. Because I be hitting buttons, not purposely, but I be hitting buttons. Is it a gallery? Let me see.
You say you be hitting buttons, Dominique?
I have one screenshot. Don't know how I did the screenshot, but I have one screenshot. That is fun. That is hilarious. But it's kind of cool. You can take pictures.
Yeah, you can take pictures with it.
Hmm. And messages? You get messages?
I think I can put a SIM card in it. I'm not sure yet.
Continue as Aaron. Welcome.
I gotta sit with it.
He has to sit with it.
I told Sweetie that she should take it with her on her trips. That way, when it's a grid template on there, and she can use that when she's taking you guys orders. You want Diet Coke, sweet tea,
Who has sweet tea?
Y'all have sweet tea.
No, we do not. Who told you this lie?
So I've been trying to figure out which writing experience I like best. I think that when we talk about the writing fields in Eink, it's clear that there are two leaders. It's Supernote and Remarkable. So whichever one you like best, is, and it's subjective, but I think you can't go wrong with either platform. Either Supernote or Remarkable. I don't think you can go bad with either of the platforms. I'm just trying to figure out which one do I like the best. Because the Supernote writing experience has grown on me. I didn't like it at first, but I think I had to get the right nib to write on it. And the Rants About Tech nib is the Crystal nib. This is the best nib for me.
It's a great nib.
That's one right here. So this is a good nib combination for me on this tablet.
Okay, so do you guys have advice for cooking these burgers on that fire?
Oh.
What are you talking about, Jay?
Or is that what you wrote on your notemax to flirt with the young lady at the bar?
Hey, Christina. How you doing?
Which one do I like better? Sweetie, which one of my handwriting looks better? And then which one actually looks like my handwriting? Because you know how bad I write.
To be honest with you, neither one of them looks like your handwriting. Okay? There's it.
No, not EMR not looking like my handwriting.
So, because they both look good.
What do you try to say?
Like, you talk about my handwriting, and I know my handwriting.
Oh, I know my handwriting bad, though.
This makes your handwriting look great. We're doing great, Christine. We're just here talking, the talk.
Well, I have two different handwritings, though.
What?
So I have handwriting when I'm rushing, and I have handwriting when I'm not.
Oh, he said that's what he posted in the Discord.
Oh.
So you gotta have $100 nib for your $600 tablet. That's what Mitchell said.
Yeah, Mitchell. When you buy this $600 tablet, well, hold on, because I don't want to get in trouble because the Supernote Elites will come after me. When you buy this $505 tablet, in order for you to truly have the writing experience that Supernote says is for those who write, you also need to purchase at least an $85 styli. Now you can get the push pin for $50, I believe it is. So you can get that. So you at least got to spend $50. But, if you really want to enjoy the premium writing feel, you got to spend at least $89 to $100, right? This is $100 styli. No, this one isn't. This is a $75 styli.
What did he say? Jay says, I need Rod to come back out of hiding and make a crystal nib for the Ink Sense Plus.
I've been harassing him about it at least once every 2 weeks.
505 with no pen, no folio, etc.
505, no pen, no folio. You add that folio to it. That folio was like, let me not quote the price because then somebody's gonna, I don't know. Whatever it is, by the time you add the pen and the folio, it's gonna be $6 something. And somebody had the nerve to tell me, like, oh, you don't have to get that. You don't need it. You could just buy the tablet. Why am I buying a $505 tablet with probably 34 cents, right? And then I'm gonna go buy a cheap stylus that costs $15 on Amazon is gonna write like crap. If I can spend $500 on a tablet, I can spend $600 on a tablet.
I knew I could count on Aaron for nib harassment. For the pen, then you got to buy the crystal nib.
Well, no, you don't have to buy the crystal nib. I mean, I guess you buy the $505 tablet, and then you spend, okay, I'll say at least $50 on the push pin. That's going to get you the Supernova ceramic nib, right? And then I would want to protect my tablet. That's why I went back and bought the half folio. I don't remember how much this half folio costs, but I know the folio for my 10.3 that I bought third party cost $15, and it protects it better. And then these are the people who will complain about paying $3.99 for a remarkable Connect subscription.
Mitchell says EMR would never write like crap. It's impossible.
Shit.
Did you cuss? Did you cuss?
I did. Because that's what gets me. It's like, look, I don't want to pay for a subscription like the next person. I really don't. I get tired of paying for them. Do you know if you own a BMW, Dominique, a BMW, if you own a BMW and you have the heated seats inside of your car, this is at least, when did I get out of the automotive industry? At least, what, 3.5 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. If you own a BMW, certain trims, right? The hardware has heated seats, ventilated seats. There's a subscription for that now. Yes.
What?
There's a subscription for that now. Certain trims have heated seats that are in. First off, when you buy a car, the hookup is there. It's just that the seats might be different because of your trim. So if you bought, like back in the day, dudes buy like base model. They'll buy like base model trucks, and then they'll go to the junkyard and they'll pull the power seats out of a wrecked vehicle, and I throw them in there because in GM, when I go pull that seat up, every hookup for every trim level seat and accessory is there. It's just not. It's not hooked up because you don't have those seats. So I just buy the seats, hook them up. Yes, BMWs, they have the heated seats, but you have to pay a subscription to use them.
Mitchell says they're charging a sub for CarPlay too.
They are. Some of them are starting to charge you for Apple CarPlay. Some of them are starting to charge you for their version of it. So even though, like right now, I go hop into the Ioniq 5, I plug in the iPhone, boom, Apple CarPlay pops up. GM is going to start charging you for that.
That's crazy.
Like you're not even using OnStar or like when we had the Camaro, the GM Connect, we didn't use that that nonsense. So, because I stopped paying for it, I'm like, why am I using this? I have Apple CarPlay. So, yeah, now they're gonna start charging for it. So,
Christine says, I can't afford a car that would require a subscription for anything. You got that right.
It's crazy. Barely can afford gas. That's why I went and got an EV. I just plug my car up to the house. It's like an iPhone now.
What Mitchell said, at least Remarkable has server costs, etc. They need to pay for. I get it. Some people don't want a sub, and that's fair enough, but it doesn't take much to justify a $4 sub to me. Jay says, we have a saying about the nonsense BMW is trying to pull where I'm from in Brooklyn, but I'm not allowed to say it on YouTube.
And what's crazy is it's not stopping people from buying BMWs. I know somebody right now who went out and just bought like a $100,000 BMW. And now you got to turn around and you got to pay for your heated seat subscription. And it's a couple of other amenities that come standard on that vehicle. Now, the difference is when you're spending $100K, you're getting like you're getting them at a discount. It's a package, and that's what I'm saying. When you're spending $100K, it's a package that you're adding on. You're still paying for it because it's a package that you're adding where you're not technically paying monthly. It's like you're almost paying up front and they give you a discount, right? It's buried inside the cost. But yeah, if you go out and buy like a used BMW that has the heated seats and you didn't buy a new and you didn't get that package, then yeah, you're gonna go pay for that subscription for your heated seats, right?
That's booty.
And when I look at the Connect subscription, I keep hearing people saying, is it worth it? It's not worth it. And then I hear all kind of stuff about, well, after 4 years of ownership, and I did the math actually, After 4 years of me owning a remarkable tablet with the Connect, it's going to be like $195.53, right? And if I add that $195.53 on top of that $449 that I just spent for the remarkable paper pure, yes, I'm going to be at $640 all in on the tablet at the end of 4 years. Who cares? Because if I have the Connect subscription, right? Let's just say you have a couple of planning systems on there. You have My Deep Guide, My Deep Planner, and then you have Morning Coach. They have their systems on there. If you are a user of their systems and you just download their stuff once a month from Remarkable Methods, it's paying for itself. Because it's cheaper going through Remarkable Methods than it is if I go separately to My Deep Guide and buy that, and then Morning Coach and buy that. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. You should support those guys if you are users of their planners. But I mean, I'm pretty sure Remarkable's paying them as well.
Christian says she's grandfathered into the RM Connect subscription, so she doesn't have to pay.
And then it's cheaper if you decide to just pay for it annually, like once a year. If you just decide to pay for it once a year, it's cheaper. I mean, it's useful. They're useful things with the Connect subscription. And then it's like, I don't care. I care about subscriptions because I'm tired of paying subscriptions because it's subscription for everything. But out of all the subscriptions that I pay, the Connect subscription, out of all the subscriptions I pay in life, the Connect subscription is probably the most used outside of Netflix and my I'm not counting the stuff I use for content creation, like my Apple my Apple Creative Cloud, my Ecamm. I'm not counting that stuff because I actually use that for like productivity, like for real. But yeah, this is like the most used sub outside of Netflix because I watch Netflix. But I use this daily, and I use it for productivity, and I use it for work. Like there are aspects of this Connect subscription that I'm using that benefit me in a monetary way. So it really is a wash if how I look at it. But it's like, oh, it's not worth it, and everything's locked behind a paywall. Supernote doesn't lock anything behind a paywall.
Mitchell says Connect can also be productivity.
And you don't need it.
How long does it take for you to make $4 at work?
I know how long it takes me to waste $4. I mean, if I drive a slow race truck, I'm just throwing money away. So I just go to the gas station and just give them my whole paycheck. It's depressing when you put gas in your truck and you see it get to $100. At that point, I just say I can't buy nothing else.
Nope.
So now I just plug the car to the wall like it's a phone. I'm so excited. I haven't gotten gas in, how long has it been? Like 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how gas pump feels anymore.
He's so bougie.
I only go to the gas station for snacks now. Matter of fact, I don't even have to go to a gas station anymore. I try to find a corner store or a convenience store. What we got in chat?
It's the price of a Starbucks coffee.
Hey, see,
if it's just regular coffee.
How much money did we spend on coffee today? At 7. Well, you didn't even get any coffee. I didn't get a coffee. So I spent $7. I had a $7.86 cup of coffee today.
You did.
And yesterday, I probably had an $8 cup of coffee. And I do this every day. And I usually have multiple cups of coffee. So I can't complain about $3.99. I can't. Not when I'm walking around here with $600 tablets that I pay for. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. $3.99 to. I think I'm gonna save my 1 week review. Y'all gonna have to wait and see it on my review of the paper pure. I'm excited about this. I like this thing. I really do. I like this thing. Look how crisp that is.
Very.
But this is crisp. I'm not gonna be a hater. This is crisp. What do you think, sweetie?
It is.
Which one you like better? Hold on, it's getting blurry. On one cheek.
That looks nice.
Which one you like better though? I think they're both equally pretty fire.
They are.
Yeah, they're both equally good.
Supposed to.
Yeah, they're both equally good. And I would say this is whiter, but it's not fair because it doesn't have Feel Right on it. The Feel Right is going to make that tablet slightly grayer. I'm pretty sure if it didn't have like a Feel Right on it, it would be just as white, but it's not bad. It's not dark. So they're both pretty, yeah, like.
Karen asks, have you figured out the equivalent in electricity? And then Christina, I had a 50-cent pot of coffee or two. 50 cents? Well,
Even my instant coffee is boozy. It's like $10. But, it stretches. Have I found out the equivalent to who?
Of the in electricity.
No, I'm gonna tell you why, Christina. Because I'm on average billing. So me and Sweetie live in a older home. It's a pier and beam style house in the Upper Heights / Garden District area of Houston. So it's an older home with it's pier and beam, and my house will never be energy efficient. We redid this house. We threw insulation everywhere, and it doesn't matter. In the summertime, the AC, the unit comes on and will not cut off.
She said it.
In the wintertime, the heat comes on and will not cut off. So I got average billing because if I didn't have average billing, my light bill would be $500 in the summertime. So with that being said, no, my bill doesn't change. I think I pay like $220 something a month throughout the entire year. So
that's a good place to have coffee, Christina.
Where?
At home.
Oh no, that's the thing. I went and had bougie coffee, and then I drank coffee at home too.
Yeah, I'm usually just a 1 cup of coffee person.
No.
I can't handle more than that usually. And if I did another one, it's a very small amount.
But I will say this though: if I actually add up the amount of money I spent at fast charge stations within the last 2 months, it is not over. It's not over. I don't even think it's close to $100
I don't think
because
so either.
if I go to the fast charge station at 40%, I'm not spending more than $13. And yeah, I can't put $13 of anything in my truck or the old slow race car before somebody tried to take me out and totaled it out, or the Camaro. I couldn't put $13 of anything in there. It would laugh. I would get around the corner and be on the E again.
Let's see.
What we got in chat?
Dave says, but Remarkable figured out how to get fantastic writing feel without getting a screen protector on it that makes it darker. Jay says Aaron needs to fly to Seattle real quick to buy a coffee from the original Starbucks store. He's not bougie though.
I'm not standing in that line, Jay.
Man,
No, I'm not standing in that line.
it's
It's
crazy.
stupid. Now, yeah, we went down there, and now what we will do is go to Seattle to get some clam chowder.
Pike's Place?
Pike's Place.
That's
It's a chowder spot down there. I forgot the name of it.
Pike's Place. The name.
Oh, it's the actual name of that spot is Pike's Place.
Pike's Place, yes.
Yo, they put your chowder in like a sourdough dough bowl if you want to.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
Yeah, I'm a diabetic. I can't have all that bread.
I don't. But what pisses me off about them.
Hold on.
What pisses
Hold on, sweetie, hold on.
Grinds my gears about them.
Let them know.
Is that they will not sell you a piece of toasted brioche bread that they use for a crab roll, and that really pisses me off because it's so toasty and golden buttery, and I want that with my smoked salmon chowder. And they won't sell it to me. I don't want that damn hard ass sourdough bread here. I want the brioche bread. Oh my God.
Tell them how you really feel, sweetie.
I'm just saying, why? This is if you come back after like 2, like right before we close, we sometimes say, girl, I'm going to here for the day.
So they would give you the old bread.
It really upsets. It just upsets my spirit. But you can get the little oyster crackers. Ain't that what them called? The little crack.
I tend to like oyster crackers.
Now that's fine, but you want to give me this sourdough bread, and they do have that bread back there. Bitch, they got that bread back there. I'm sorry, y'all.
You did. They do have it back there.
I was just saying, because this, I like, now I'm sorry. Christina, what'd you say? Christina said she's a coffee all day long person as well. I can't afford to buy that out. Yeah.
See, we don't have no kids though.
We have the kid that's here.
Well,
She's sleeping. Yeah, like she's had such a hard day today, doing absolutely nothing.
But see, my main reason of why I drink coffee so much is because I don't get enough sleep. I will sit up to 2 and 3 in the morning. I will sit if I have to go to work, I'll try to lay down before 1, and then I'll wake up at 4. And then if I know I don't have to go to work, I sit up all night. Like I said, I was gonna record the rest of my video when I got to allow, but I'm not going to sleep. And then sometimes my sleep schedule is thrown off because I might only want to work 3 days or 2 days a week. So I'll go ahead and work like 2 shifts back to back, 2 days in a row. So I don't have to go to work for the rest of the week. But yeah. And that turns into me not really going to sleep for almost 2 days.
So. Even with that, and I be tired because when I'm at work, when I'm away from, I don't sleep well. I don't sleep well, and that sucks. Because sometimes those beds are really comfortable, but I don't sleep well. I'm up and down all night, up down, up down. Did I miss the alarm? I can't miss the alarm. No.
Mitchell, Dave is probably working on a video. No telling what Dave got over there at his house. He probably working on 3 videos.
I gotta do a video.
You do. So, you talked about the scent that you got today, right?
Yeah, I did.
Is there another one of those you want to speak about before we log off?
Not necessarily. I mean, heck, I can't believe it's past my bedtime. Christina says it's past her bedtime.
I can't say it's past my bedtime, but I want it to be. This
is one of my new favorites as well that I got that we picked up at St. Land. It's from the House of Ahuja.
I like that house.
They have some pretty.
The one I have is it's
honey tobacco.
Honey tobacco. It smells amazing.
And most of these fragrances are Middle Eastern scents, and they believe in packaging.
Yeah.
They believe in giving you a fly bottle, and it's just great. It's my AI chat bot. Dave is asleep. And this one is amber and sage, which is really nice. So different. I think, but no, we talked about Drunk Saint.
This one's pretty cool too.
Because I think Javier said he was gonna go out and get one for his wife.
The Drunk Saint?
Yeah.
But they sold out today, right?
No, they sold out. Did they sell out?
Oh, that was that other one they sold out of.
Michael Malone.
Michael Malone, yeah.
Which is another fragrance house that I'm starting to really, really like. Because I have that in saffron and sangria and saffron.
See, I knew Dave was up dropping videos. He just dropped another video. Cool.
What do y'all do with all these fragrances? Where
them? I smell amazing. You know what? Speaking of that, I'm glad you asked.
Excuse me. Why does this perfume have its own Disney princess castle? Look.
Oh,
Mitchell.
You haven't even seen my Pharaoh line of
Mitchell. I mean, Jay. That was Jay. Jay. I just told you, Middle Eastern fragrances, the bottles, the presentation, the oils, even the oil bottles look like a genie. They might look like a genie in a lamp.
See, the bottles be kind of fire too.
They're not light.
No.
Then for the most part, usually they're not light. So they are that they are a showpiece.
Look, I don't know how many, Kit has great hair. Ed has a fire library behind him in his videos. Jay has pickup lines on Note Maxes for females. I have my own signature fragrance.
You do.
2530 Media Oud. And it smells amazing.
It takes me like years to go through a bottle. And that's fine. That's okay.
Oh, it takes me years to go. Well, it all depends if it's my favorite one. If I like it, it don't. If I like it, it don't.
It don't take Aaron long to go through no bottle.
If I like it, it don't.
What he tells me I sprayed my fragrance on wrong.
She do spray it on wrong.
Because I clearly am not spraying.
No. You're not.
Okay. So, yeah, Mitchell says, I feel like Aaron could smell me and tell me what to wear. Probably.
Yep.
Depends on what kind of mood you're in, what kind of scent you like. I think Aaron's signature scent always has to have something with a oud. Something with an
oud in it. I like to smell, like woodsy, masculine, oudy. But I also, I will walk around here and I don't want to say that on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Jay, are you really using the word Riz?
Riz.
We all have various kinds of Riz to use. Wow.
Hey, I thought
that's what the young folks say.
It is what the young folks say.
Wow.
I'll spray some patchouli on in a minute,
You are a patchouli guy.
Yeah. I doubt somebody say something to me. They're not going to run up on me, but I like the little patchouli a little bit of powder. I like a little bit of powder too.
Jay.
Gourmand. I like the gourmands.
Jay.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to step away from, are you referring to Cuba Jungle? I am going to need you to put that down.
Cuba Jungle was kind of fire back then.
Cuba Jungle was the thing.
That's the cigars, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fire.
I do get compliments on that, and that's the end of my understanding of the subject. I got that Whiskey Woods aftershave. Are you really referring to the Cuba Jungle? I'm gonna need you to get a new one, babe.
Well, it's fine, but I had to.
Cuba Jungle was okay. Just like Jupe. Jupe was.
I had to let go of Jupe though. I was walking. I had to look. And I love the cool water and the Jupe, but I was walking around here smelling like a 60-year-old pimp.
So, you've done it now, Jay. I'm gonna need you to step into 2026 and just try a new fragrance.
Yeah, Jay, look, you're in Austin, go to the Sediti Mall, go inside of
it's not Cuba Jungle.
Oh.
Cuba Gold. I'm gonna look it up.
I think it's the same cigar shape.
Is it the same cigar?
Go in the Saks and go to the counter and ask the young lady for Mind Games.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And let her pick you out one or two, and go ask for some Bond number 9. What was it, St. Charles Place, Lafayette Street, 1 or 2. But I like Essence of Peace. And then what's the one, the Bald Afrique?
I can't stand you. Yeah, Metro, it is from the same line. Jay, I really want you to I really want you to find it.
Now you still can rock some Issey Miyake though. You still can rock the Issey Miyake.
I feel like Jay's gonna try Cuba Jungle now to be culture. Christina, this is what happens when I step outside of my lane. I stop talking self-hosting, Supernote, private cloud, or doing handwriting recognition on books, and it's instant disaster. No, it's not instant disaster, Jay. I just want you to smell fantastic. And there are other fragrances, so many that that can have you smelling just awesome. And all the girls will flock to you.
They flock to Jay anyway.
And because he has the tablets, right? And they're gonna, but now you'll have the tablets and the fragrance. And they're gonna be, because they might They might not see the tablet yet. And then you just walk by before you take the tablet and like, what are you wearing? Remember that commercial? Are those Bugle Boy jeans? Y'all remember that commercial? So never like, what is that fragrance? You smell wonderful. You smell divine. What is that? Oh, and you have a tablet. What is that? Yes.
Word, sir. Jay, when you get some spare time, can you please make a live and show us what this Supernote private cloud is about? And then Mitchell, can you hop on that same live with Jay and then show us what remarkable fake cloud is? And then at some point, I would say show me or show us how we can set up remarkable fake cloud if it isn't too intense, because I have zero need for Supernote private cloud.
No max energy.
No max energy. That's funny.
You got that NME.
Oh, you're gonna add to it.
NME, no max energy. I didn't say the other.
No, I'm just laughing that you're entertaining this. This is funny. Like, this is how Jay pulls numbers at the bar. That's exactly how he does it with the Note Max.
What is it? Christina says there was a place for a while called Outlaw Soaps, and they had some great fragrances, but they went out of business and made. Oh, that sucks. Soon Note Max Gen 2 Energy. Now see, you adding too much. Now you was good. Now you adding too many.
Sweetie, what you got in closing? Because I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go watch a little bit of anime and go to sleep. I'm not even gonna attempt to write anymore.
Be on the lookout for my post, my video on my movie premiere that happened on June 6th. That's going to be coming up, and probably something else about how I'm liking and using the Pure. We're going to see what happens with that.
No, I got to buy him a NAS, Mitchell. And okay, Jay, I'm looking forward to that. So Jay says he has something for us.
Oh, cool.
I can't wait to see your opinion of the AI Note 2, Jay. Yeah, I can't wait to see your opinion of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good support that, yeah.
But yeah, no. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It was a little bit of mixture of two. We were on both channels, both 2530 Media Reviews and Dominique Unscripted. If you haven't checked out the Remarkable Paper Pure unboxing, Sweetie starred in that. And that is out on 2530 Media. And if you're on TikTok, go find Dominique Unscripted because it's on her TikTok page as well.
Yes.
Let's check out Dave's video once we get off. So if you guys are up for staying up later, let's go check out Jay's video and get those views up within the first hour of dropping so he can, get even more success and more exposure on his channel. And if you're sleepy, just watch it in the morning.
Good night, guys. Good night, Christina, Sharon. What's this? Pam?
Pam Tebow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know if there will be handwriting search on the Remarkable apps, desktop and mobile? To Mitchell.
I can't search my handwriting now.
Okay. That's above me.
I just go hit search. I hit search. I don't know what it'd be searching.
It's above me.
It's above you?
Yeah.
I thought you were telling me to hurry up and end the live.
It's above me.
Thanks to everybody who came out and chilled with us tonight.
Guys.
Thank you everyone who came out.
Guys.
We appreciate you guys. And like I said, go check out Dave's page. Also go check out Ed's page. He dropped some new videos within the last couple of days as well. I think it was he put his Go 6 unboxing and first impressions out there. So go check that out as well. So Dave over at Tablet Tech with the iFly Tech platform, and Ed at Organized for Change with the books Go 6. You know, for someone who loves Supernova, Ed sure does do a lot of books reviews. Yeah.
Aaron, you better light that candle. You better turn that candle on.
It is on, actually.
Oh, it's the light one?
Yeah, it's the linen.
That one you might actually have to light and not put on the warmer.
Nah, you were spicy tonight, so that's cool.
That's just a little something I need to get off my chest. I'm usually not that way. She's really snoring.
Like she had a whole job today. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.